Ever wonder what it takes to land your dream home in Vancouver's competitive market? Let me share how one of my clients did it on their very first try. My name's Glenn Feldstein with the Next Door Real Estate Group at Engel & Volkers, Vancouver. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating, or just have questions about our market, all of my contact information is below if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, send me a DM. If you're following the Vancouver market right now, you might not think it's that competitive, but it all depends on the property. Now, regardless, whether it's a condo, a townhouse, a duplex, a single family home, if that property is priced well, it's move-in ready, and it checks a lot of boxes, it's going to get a lot of attention from buyers, and we still are seeing competitive situations. So the name of the game is to be ready. So here's how this went down. This is what you're not gonna find online. I met my client a few months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and at the time, she was just getting her feet wet, and she wasn't ready to buy. She was in no rush whatsoever, which is good. Buying under pressure is not always the best scenario. So when we met, there was already a property on the market that she had seen online. So we went to go have a look, and it was really nice, but a little bit too early in the process for her. She still wanted to see some other properties. So that's what we did. We got her sorted with her financing, made sure that was all taken care of so she fully understood her options and knew exactly what she was working with. And then we just started looking at some other properties. So a little bit more time went on, and then another listing came up in that same building as that very first one, but this one needed a full renovation, which she was open to. So we went and had a look at that one, but it just wasn't the right one. A little bit more time goes on, and sure enough, a third unit in this same building, which she really liked the building, really liked the area, it comes on the market. Now this is the best of the bunch. Better than the other two that we had seen. It was top floor, absolutely stunning renovation. The floor plan worked really well for her. It was essentially was a very large one bedroom, but it did have an enclosed solarium, which can be used as a home office, hide a bed, guests come over, they can stay the night, that sort of thing. And it also had a balcony, which the others didn't. They had the solarium, but they didn't have the balcony. So this is a really great property. So of course, we wanted to see it right away, but they weren't doing any showings until the first weekend of open houses. So we went there on a Saturday, and it was an incredibly busy open house. So as soon as we walked in there, I looked at her and she gave me the nod that this is the one. So we left and prepared an offer. Now, we were able to submit the offer quite quickly, and we had an accepted offer in the morning. The reason why we were able to do this so quickly is because we were prepared. Now, we already had the financing sorted, so anybody that's out there looking for properties and is wanting to make a move, get your financing sorted, understand your budget. That's pretty common knowledge. Now, one of the things that I did early on to help my client be as prepared as possible is I sent her a draft contract, and I do this with a lot of my clients, most of my clients. So I prepare a contract based on the property type that they're interested in buying, and in that contract is going to be all the terms and conditions that we're likely going to need. Now, there certainly can be things that change, different strategies need to be implemented, that sort of thing. The situations can differ, but this is generally is going to be the contract that they're going to be writing, that the offer that they're going to be making. So of course, she reviewed that early on. So after we saw this property on the Saturday, we had a chat outside. She said, let's go, let's make the offer. And that offer was written and signed within 60 minutes or so, maybe even less. And then it was presented and accepted in the morning. So the whole message of this video is to make sure you're fully prepared. I find that there's a lot of people that don't want to even involve their realtor until they're ready to make an offer, or they don't even have a realtor, and then they see something they like, and then they're kind of scrambling to, okay, I need some representation. And once you see the property and you want to make an offer, that's when things move very, very quickly. So if you have to act quickly and you haven't seen a contract before, things are going to take time. So spend a lot of time early on in the process understanding all the key components of what it takes to buy a property. So when the time actually comes, you're going to be able to move much more swiftly, and you're going to be a lot more confident in the decisions and the offer that you're making. Another thing people don't realize is once you see a property that you like, there's a high probability that you're going to be making an offer that evening or that day. So make sure you're prepared. There are several aspects to buying real estate, selling real estate. Preparation is key. So if you're thinking about making a move in 2025, whether you're buying, selling, or doing both, reach out now so we can strategize, put a plan together, if we're a good fit. And the only way we're gonna find out if we're a good fit is to have a chat. So again, reach out.